This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away from victory.
All right, game recap. Pardon the voice, a little under the weather. Basically, sum it up, D-line got manhandled, couldn't stop the run. So he was able to reel off some pretty good runs. Come on, Madden. Jesus. All right. Take a look at it. 16-25, but you take away the 4 interceptions. Which one? I'll take that one as mine. Probably be in the highlights. But he's 20-25. Maybe, if they catch it. So not a bad game throwing the ball per se. 64%. But those interceptions just absolutely killed us. Didn't really run the ball much. But the problem was that right there. That was the problem. Like, you can't stop him. What we needed to do was make him throw. And we just didn't. Good distribution. I think both of them, they may have gotten blown up on those. There were some others that probably should have been drops, to be honest. Pardon all the throat clearing. I'll try to mute, but coming off this sickness. So 2 tackles leading in solos. Brandon Smith, who wasn't in the game at first. I had to switch all my roster up. Appreciate that. Wild dog on waiting on those substitutions. And then B. Smith leading overall. Tackles for a loss. Got quite a few, but I mean, he ran the ball a lot. So 6, 10 of them, about 14, 12 or 14. Couldn't get any sacks. Got 1 interception. Should have been more, for sure. But you got some of this stuff happening where you got these, some of them are pass deflections and they should have been interceptions. And no defensive touchdowns. All right, let's take a look at these highlights. First quarter came out. That's a sack. Not going to watch that one. Dun, dun, dun. This one here. This hurts. So basically a levels concept. He wasn't necessarily open, but there was room for him to throw that to him on his numbers, but he throws it way out here. That right there is like a killer. I mean, we're moving the ball effectively. We're getting the ball downfield. Had I known he was going to be off like that, I would just check it down to somebody else. So probably a throw I shouldn't have made, but I leaned on Stapleton just a little bit too much right there, and it bit me. This one, I should have L1'd it. Perfect play call, but he just doesn't get enough on this. Or free-formed it, really. But I'm trying to get away from the free-form as much because that's been killing me the last few games. But great play call, great read, and he just underthrows it. Like, big-time underthrows it. Like, look. And then look at this corner. It just goes and gets... Excuse me. Goes and gets a 40-inch vertical on me. But that hurt right there. That's two drives that should have been touchdowns. That one for sure should have been a touchdown. And we come back out. He's blitz heavy, so I knew if I got McCaffrey out there and he was manned up, I'd be able to get McCaffrey free, and it worked out on that one. So this was right before half. Basically tried to hit the corner route there. Dante Jackson. I didn't even switch my corners. That's why I shouldn't play under the weather. Excuse me. I didn't even switch my corners to stick on the right receiver. Sack. I mean, he was teeing off on my guys. Another sack. This one, I mean, just look at my defensive tackle. Oh, sorry, my offensive tackle, my left tackle. Just look at him. The basic pinch the line, pinch the D line, hit the R1, make them go outside. And they just beat my guy like a drum. Like, my guys weren't even really able to get off their routes, really good. And, I mean, he just got blasted. So that was a killer. I mean, a whole bunch of these highlights are basically just sacks. I mean, Vita Vea just completely blows up my defensive, my guard. I mean, look at it. He just beats him like bad. But again, this is how I play whenever I'm like, my mind isn't clicking, like I'm not on the ball, because normally I just take what he gives me and just boom, take that right there. But I had a little tunnel vision. He had a guy sitting down over here on the back left, but I wasn't even reading. Like, this is clearly a 4. I'm not even reading the defense. Like, I'm just running plays. So should have been paying attention, but I wasn't, which kind of hurt. Got down there. He manned up my guy, and I just took off with Stapleton. I was going to go ahead and test him, but I just went ahead and took off with him. This one was on me. He's fighting my inside guy. McCaffrey stepped up a little bit too much, but I thought I could get this outside. I thought I could throw this out to the left. I think it may have been a combination of McCaffrey cutting up a little earlier than I expected, or me throwing it too late. But normally, no, because see, look, he's still running left. Normally when I throw it this early, he throws it out towards the boundary. But that one he put right on him. And I can't, it doesn't show me right here, but I think I may have not did directional passing on here, just a straight pass. So that could be on me, I don't know, but his placement was just off on that one. And then just takes a knee. Let's make sure that the game saved here. Tough loss though. Oh, I had a scenario. See, this is why. I did not realize I even had a scenario, man. God, dog. All right, let me make sure it's saved. Game definitely looks worse than it was, but I mean, with the defense not being able to stop the run, I mean, that's going to be a rough day no matter how you slice it. I thought they showed the box score in here. Oh wow. Oh, there it is. $191. Man, that's crazy. Oh man, I didn't even pay attention that I had what you call it. So anyway, continue to work on Stapleton. Continue to work on getting him his attributes, and he can work more on his accuracy. And he's going to be a beast in a couple seasons. So on to the next.